us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, this is the matchup that everybody has been looking forward to all season. You might remember Texas got off to a rocky start under young quarterback Arch Manning last year in Columbus. But he is better, and the team has improved around him. Ohio State was in the college football playoff last year, and Ryan Day expects this team to be even better. We'll find out here today. This is the matchup everybody's been waiting for. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. For the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Leaves it with the back. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving this defense some juice. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Julian saying to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season. You're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win in the matchup. But the war is not over. We're going to see many more battles as this game goes on.
And it's caught, but he's stopped short, and you have to get the route past the marker on 4th down.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big 4th down stop.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it on the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, say it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Not the start the offense wanted. They punted on the opening drive, and now they're in a 4th down situation in their own end of the field. And
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense in press coverage. Trying to run, it's Jackson. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Give him 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
that's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Finds his man. It's Brown. Might have a chance. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Longhorns!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. His drive will open from the 15. The give on the option. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to...
There he goes! The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the back. Arch Madness. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bishop. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Arch is going to throw for it. Caught in the backfield. It's Bishop. Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Coleman open on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but you got Wingo outside with all that speed, David. You bring in Cam Coleman from Auburn with his highs and speed. So who do you cover if you're on defense?
Yeah, we didn't even mention the running backs who you bring in, too, who are studs. So, like, they're studs all over the field. This is an offense that, Sark, when they really get it going, man, the passing game becomes elite. And they can do so many good things to you. But just Cam Coleman and the ability to catch the football when he's not open. Like, it's second to none. Look forward to watching him and the Arch connection and how it grows.
And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. First play of the period, first down here. Sends it back in motion. Here's Arch to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bishop. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air. It's Manning. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. And as I saw that screen start to develop, I thought big play coming. I just didn't realize it would be for the defense.
Yeah, they got in there quick, and the quarterback's supposed to see that, right? He's supposed to let him come upfield, buy a little bit of time, but then he's got to get rid of it, get it to his playmaker. The offense did not do their end of the bargain. Quarterback got sacked.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Longhorns will try to convert on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback making checks. 4th down, Manning. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll run with Brown. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. Throwing Manning. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Texas! Puts 6 on the board.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. These 2 offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Under fire. And they got it. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Texas! The defense. Points on the board.
There is There's nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf. The big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot, bounced right into his belly. They may want to put this guy on short yardage goal line because he has a nose for the end zone.
Here's Sayin to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
From the gun on third down, Sayin. Firing to the right, complete. Brings it down. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the timing just a hair off. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Sayin. How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down?
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Gives it on the option, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Finds his man, it's Jackson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. He has the look of the Buckeye running back that generated somewhere underneath the shoe in a factory first forged by Woody Hayes or something. They all come out and they're all productive.
Yeah, it's really nice to recruit the level Ohio State recruits and to go handpick these guys from across the country that are nice, sculpted, big, fast, strong guys that are not fun for defenses to have to tackle.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Sayin. Looking left. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback...
It's complete! Terrific run after the catch, but the question is, will it stand? The flag is out, and let's see what the call is. And that holding penalty has really put them behind the chains on 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. They'll send the back in motion. Now a timeout was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Manning. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Now, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Makes a catch. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Sweep. Jet. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Finds his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
He's got him. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's Julian saying to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Got him downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Lets it fly. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And they did tack on the extra point. Bringing it out. He'll be out of bounds at the 23 after gambling and bringing it out of the end zone. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback may change this route. To throw, Manning. Going to try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with the Navy Midshipmen taking on the Florida Atlantic Owls.
And he's going to bring this one out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And we talked about this guy coming in the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Brown again. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Third down from the gun, Manning. Oh, they're after him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on...
Oh, the fake, the up man looking for room. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And so many times when you're studying the other team and their defense and what they're going to do, you know there's certain looks you're going to get into. And I think they saw one they liked, snapped it to the up back. He catches the football, gets north and south, gets the first down. Nice execution on the fake punt, baby.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. A give to Brown. Shakes off the defender. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Manning to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Hey, this offense, man, they talked about it coming out of half. They wanted to get their guy into a rhythm. To do that, man, you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. He's been hit a lot. He hasn't made that many plays throughout this football game. They got to do a better job of protecting their guy.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Gets it out quickly. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short.
Well, it's a nice pickup on the play by the tight end there, but how about that massive hit on defense, keeping the tight end short of picking up that first down?
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Longhorn. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Here's Sayin to throw. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Sayin. He's got it at the 30. Flying down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Ready. Flag 14. Flag 14. Bubba.
The run inside. It's Brown. Finding some room. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing. You better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. They'll give it to Brown. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
Go.
Arch Madness. Gonna take a shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. It's complete to the right. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. I don't think he was the primary receiver on the play, but when you get that open, you become the primary target.
You ain't lying. A great job. Credit to the quarterback seeing it, because you have your primary guy you want to go to first. He sees him wide open, delivers the strike. That's the guy you should hit, the guy that's open. Don't get hung up on that first guy all the time.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And the defense drags him down as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Arch is going to throw for it. Here's a heat, trying to buy time. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And for the fourth period, and both of these quarterbacks have been in charge of an aerial showcase. So first down will open up the final period. Might be changing the route. After the run, now to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. breaks into the open. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a
touchdown Longhorn! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Running inside, it's Jackson. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Great job on 1st down. Great job on 2nd down. This defense needs to come up big one more time. They got to get the stop. Big-time moment. I got to get my offense the football back.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, say it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I'll say this, not a lot of coaching staffs out there would want to go for it on 4th down with the lead here late in the game, but they're going to stay aggressive. They just believe in their own players to go out and execute, and they did it right there.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They go right back to it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
It'll be 3rd and long. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. and they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Freeze. Go.
Here's Arch to throw. He's going to run it. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the first down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You got to score multiple times. This offense has got to be in hyperspeed.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. To the air, it's Manning. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Throwing Manning. Complete. Maybe a pickup of 2, and they'll stop him right there. That takes us to the 2-minute timeout. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Manning. This time he's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Manning to the air again. Pressure coming. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. Few anxious moments. The ball squirts free.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Runs through the tackle.
I love the play call.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. To throw, Manning. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Brown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Manning. Makes the grab on the left. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and we are tied coming down the stretch. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. He's going for it all. He's got it down the field. Finds some room. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. The Buckeyes with an answer.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He wants to change this route. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Here's Manning to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To throw, it's Manning. Here comes the heat. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
Arch Madness. Puts it out of the air. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. 4th down, Manning. Fires left. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Hart's going to spin it again. Moving away from pressure. He'll get rid of it. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Arch is going to throw for it. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. Defense ends this game in style, coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need one play and this game is over. One takeaway finishes it, and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these